What's going on? What is going on? It is your boy Smooth Blaze, and I would like to re-welcome you back to Walking with a Purpose, Embracing the Journey Before You Reach the Destination, episode 13. Now, before we get into any of the major points for this week, please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Also, hit that notification bell, select all, so you will not miss one video. Now, the topic we discussed from last week dealt with what does it look like to have tunnel vision. What is the purpose of having tunnel vision? Blocking out distractions, focusing in what you're trying to grasp. What brought this topic for this week, this was very interesting. Understanding confidence versus arrogance. These are two different things. They both are effective in certain ways. Sometimes they can be destructive. So just understanding the difference between those so we can understand which one best fits or which side of the fence do we want to play on. So first we'll be defining confidence. Confidence is faith or belief that one will act in a right, proper, and effective way. That's the definition of confidence. Arrogance, offensive display of superiority, self-importance, and overbearing pride. Now, in certain cases, both of these could be effective and efficient. Being confident in yourself allows you to know that, and without a shadow of doubt, I can get this done based on what I've done, based off of how well I prepared. Arrogance is the idea of believing so deeply into yourself, so prideful that you feel like you can't be touched in a way that you can be humbled. So, what have I learned about myself as it relates to confidence versus arrogance? What have I learned? Number one, I am very comfortable with who I am, meaning I embrace who I am and I'm going to be what it is regardless. Number two, I believe I have all the tools to excel. Regardless of what it looks like, I know what I can do, I know what I'm capable of, so I know I can execute. 3, humble enough to know when I need guidance. There's going to be situations where I don't know everything, so the maturity and the humility that I have will allow me to accept criticism from people without taking it personal. 4, I gain confidence through proper preparation. I'm a structured person. I like things done to a T. If I have it lined up, I can do what I have to do and maximize. Finally, I have the right people in place to course correct, meaning my circle is a reflection of realness. Ain't no fakeness, ain't no I'm just trying to be cool with you or be on your side. It's more about moving the way you're supposed to and being corrected when you're not. So those are some things I learned about myself, but I lean more on confidence. So here are some of the habits that I've created for myself as well. You have to think about your habits when you're looking at determining whether you're more confident or if you're more arrogant. Number one, for me, praying consistently. Every single day, no matter what it is, I'm praying for a better solution so that I can have better guidance and better wisdom. Number two, I'm constantly writing out a plan of action each and every day. You have to have a plan or you're just going to be going with the wind. Number 3, I find books that will expand my mind. You have to find things that will challenge you as a leader and just as a person in general. Creating a healthy routine for your mind, your body, and the spirit, because your body does need to be replenished, your mind needs to be replenished, and your spirit all at the same time. So, the next thing will be make time to unplug from distractions. You always have to have a time, a space where you can go and not worry about anything. Even if it's for 30 minutes, for an hour, it is necessary. Number 6, review over goals set for this year. As you go through the first quarter this year, second quarter, third, fourth, look at what you have set for yourself. Look at where you're going. Look at where you at. Mark off things you've accomplished. That's a good reminder. Lastly, celebrate the things that you have already accomplished. No matter how big or small, I take time out to reflect and say, man, I finally paid this off. Man, I finally got all the things on my checklist done for this week. I have accomplished something. So, in that aspect, you can build confidence in that area, or it can lead to arrogance. It's just what side of the fence you want to lean on. Based on all these things, it can bring you type of confidence that, you can't be touched. Or it may draw a type of arrogance like, look, I'm protected, I don't need no assistance. It's just really how you look at it. So when we're looking at time, you have to look at this and ask yourself this question for yourself. 1, when I look in the mirror in the morning, how much time do I spend giving myself words of encouragement or affirmation? Let's be real. You ain't gonna always get that type of love from outside. What you can do is know that you are that star player and you are that star person that I know I know I can get it done. I know what I'm capable of. I know what I bring to the table. Those are words of affirmation that you can continue to do. Don't get discouraged by what it look like. Execute on what you can do. Bam, that's important. Next, relationships. When I look at the people that I'm connected with, do they have a sense of confidence or arrogance about themselves? Now, we all have people in our circle that are very confident in themselves and they know they can maximize. But sometimes you'll find a few of them that's arrogant to the point where you can't tell them nothing. Even when they mess up, oh man, that was just a mistake. They will never take that. So make sure that you're connected with more people that are confident in themselves, but understand their limitations and aren't afraid to know that they messed up, versus a person where no matter what happens, they still trying to execute. And no matter what it is, they never gonna be phased, which is a good trait and sometimes could be bad. Just being real. Finance, so let's talk about this. Money. Good food for thought. When you realize that you are so close to paying off debt, are you building confidence that you can knock the next one out? When we tackle one thing that may be small to some, and you go to that next level, like, okay, I can do this. I tackle another thing. Oh yeah, I'm real good at this. I can handle this. So as you go through this process, you have to make sure that you gain confidence through that. Faith level, foundation. This may be the last point, but foundation. Self-confidence is a skill that must be practiced over time. We all know this. However, did you know that you can take self-confidence to the next level when you're more in line with your faith? God confidence is a whole different ball game. It don't matter what you throw at me. It don't matter what you coming in saying. Confidence, God all wants you to be self-confident in yourself so you can execute. But when you throw him in the mix, ain't nothing you can do. Even when you fail, it's not even a failure, it's a lesson. So always lean on God regardless of the fact, because regardless if you are a very confident person, that what God can put into that mix, can't nobody touch. Now, we understand the importance of confidence versus arrogance. So what does the path look like as I think about confidence? The path that I would take. These are some of the results that I feel like improve myself moving forward. Number 1, the ability to walk boldness regardless whatever's thrown at me. That's major. Number 2, you will be able to learn to love yourself and embrace who you are. Very important. You will become more connected with people with similar mindset. Number 4, you will understand faith and self-confidence is a very powerful tool that you can use in any aspect. Number 5, once you accomplish the goal, the next one becomes easier. Finally, you can inspire the next generation to be bold. These different levels, when you understand that the path that you should take is confidence, it will make you go to a place where you never imagined. So always keep in mind the importance or the difference between arrogance versus confidence. It's very important to have somewhat of a balance between the two in a way, but lean heavily on confidence versus your arrogance. Now, as we close, I would like to thank you for checking out the channel. Please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell, select all, so you will not miss one video. Now, before we get out, you already know what I'm gonna say. We cannot control the hand that was dealt for us, but we can move with purpose. It is your boy, Smooth Blaze, and I am signing out. Peace.